Hamas are the new Nazis. This is part of an axis of evil of Iran and Hezbollah.
اگر چنانچه این جنایت ادامه پیدا کنه مسلمان ها بیتاب میشن، نیروهای مقاومت بیتاب میشن، کسی جلو اینا رو دیگه نمیتونه بگیره.
The tragic bombing of a hospital in Gaza and the horrific deaths of hundreds has ratcheted up tensions between Israel and Palestinian armed groups, which are backed by Iran. Iran has been issuing not-so-veiled threats against Israel ever since the latest spate of fighting has begun. Tehran has been in fact warning that the fighting might spread in the region, raising fears of yet another war in the Middle East when the world is already reeling from the effects of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Here's a look at the military strength of Israel and Iran, as people wonder whether the firepower on both sides would be enough of a deterrent to prevent an all-out war. Let's first take a look at how much money the two countries spend on their militaries. The difference here is huge, with Israel setting aside over $23 billion in 2022 and Iran just $6.8 billion in comparison. But Iran appears to have the upper hand when it comes to manpower. The Israeli Defense Forces have around 1.7 lakh active personnel, while the Iranian military has 5.25 lakh personnel. Israel has 4 to 5 lakh reservists and Iran has 3.5 lakh reserve soldiers. Rockets and missiles are some of the most used weapons in the region. While Israel has one of the most advanced missile arsenals in the Middle East, Iran, in fact, has one of the largest and most diverse. Israel's longest-range missile is the Jericho-3, which can hit targets up to 6,500 kilometers away. Iran's most deadly ballistic missiles are the Khorramshahr and Sejil in the 2,000 kilometers category. Israel also has the Jericho-2 ballistic missile in the 1,500 to 3,500 kilometer category. Iran has the Shahab-3 ballistic missile, which can hit targets 1,300 kilometers away. In the shorter range category, Israel has the Delilah cruise missile and Laura ballistic missile. Iran, on the other hand, has the Ya Ali cruise missile and the Zulfiqar and Qiyam-1 ballistic missiles in the 700 kilometer category. Israel's air-launched cruise missile Popeye has a 100 kilometer range. Iran's Tondar, Fateh and Shahab missiles have ranges from 150 to 500 kilometers. When it comes to anti-ship missiles, Israel has the Gabriel and the Harpoon, while Iran has the Rad missile. Staying on the topic of air power, the Israeli Air Force appears to be more modern with around 580 aircraft, including 250 fighter jets. Iran has around 340 aircraft in comparison with 180 fighter jets. Israel uses its indigenous Kafir fighter jets, F-16 Falcons and F-15 Eagles. Iran mostly has Soviet-era MiGs and Sukhois. It is also trying to get the new Su-35 jets from Russia. Israel also operates American-made F-35 Lightning II and AH-64 Apache helicopters. Iran also has Chinese jets like the F-7 and the old American F-4 and F-5s. In recent years, drones have become a key aspect of aerial warfare. Ukraine has claimed that it is frequently attacked by drones supplied to Russia by Iran. Israel operates both recon and attack drones, but Iran has over 24 different models of suicide, attack and surveillance drones. Israel has the Ayton drone, which can be used for carrying out attacks, and the Koshan and Orbiter UAVs, which can to surveillance. One of Iran's deadliest drones is the Shahed 149, which can fly up to 2,000 kilometers and carry 500 kilograms of explosives. When it comes to land warfare, Israel has the technologically advanced Merkava main battle tank. In comparison, Iran has the indigenous Zulfikar and Karar main battle tank. Israeli forces also use the Eitan all-terrain armored personnel carrier. Iran's military has Soviet designs T-72 tanks and copies of Soviet T-54 and T-55s. At sea, Israel reportedly operates 7 Corvette warships and 7 submarines. Iran has around 6 frigates and 3 corvettes. Israel also has around 8 missile boats and 40 patrol vessels. Iran has over 30 submarines and 80 patrol vessels. Finally, it's time for the big one, nuclear weapons. Israel is widely believed to have nuclear bombs, but its government has never officially admitted or denied this. Meanwhile, America recently said that Iran has enough fissile material to develop a nuclear device within 2 weeks. Israel has around 80 nuclear warheads, including 50 which can be delivered via missiles and 30 which can be dropped from airplanes. Iran reportedly possesses a wide range of missiles which can be used to deliver a nuclear bomb. Iran usually prefers using proxies to fight its rivals like Israel. So far, it has been using Hamas, Islamic Jihad, and Hezbollah to needle Israel. But the deteriorating situation in the Middle East is raising the specter of a violent war in the volatile region. Given the explosive firepower of both Israel and Iran, a direct war can prove catastrophic for the world. The onus now is on the Western and other Middle Eastern powers to defuse the situation and make sure the fighting does not spread beyond Gaza.